Hey. Oh, my bad. All right. Let's start doing his mask. Hey. Yo, what's up, Igor? Hey, hey. You can good, bro? What the hell does that mean? Very good. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Ah, damn, it's 90 outside. God dang. Oh, what's up, Sir Groove? I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Not too bad. What's up with you? in this breath will be low. All right. Yeah, what's up, Lydia? Doing good. Colored my artwork today and looks great so far. Not finished next week. And next week, free day free day Path of Exile new content. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think next week is whenever Metal Gear Solid remake comes out, or not Friday. I think it's Thursday actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got no other game, so I'm gonna get that one. I got no other game going. I do want to spend money. I got too much of it, so I got to spend it. I think after that, I don't have any. I think after that, I don't have any games that I'm kind of waiting for. Oh, I've never played that game. I know which game you're talking about, but I've never played that series. I was gonna start it today because it's on Game Pass, and I was like, oh, let me try that Hollow Knight thing and see if it's good. Because I was like, so I could get the Silk song, or yes, Silk song, if I end up do liking it. How long ago did it come out? It came out quite a bit, right? Let's see. I don't know. Oh, and I also need to play sometime soon. I mean, I'm not in a big rush to play it, but I also need to play the Ghost of Tsushima so I could to see if I want to get the new one that's gonna come out. But with those games, I'm not that big of a rush because I mean, I will play Hollow Knight just because I already downloaded it. And I'll see how I like it. Yeah, I'll let you know if I end up liking it enough to where I get the Silk song. This is the Matrix? What the fuck? This sounds like the Matrix. Inosuke, I have early access for Path of Exile 2. It costs $30, so I'm good gaming wise. Like the game costs $30 or the access costs $30? Because I'm like, damn, that seems kind of and expensive for an access. But then again, I don't know much about that game, so. I've been working on this thing for 26 minutes. EA access because it's not finished. Oh, okay. The games on release will be free to play. It's just fair, but they put. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's. To say something's fair is kind of like, I don't know. It's, how do you say, I don't know. I don't know what's fair. But, I mean, yeah, no. To each their own. It's subjective, there you go. I was trying to think of that. Nah, I'll be honest, I'm probably never gonna play that game. I'm not into that game, those type of games. I gotta lie to you, man, and tell you that I'm a watcher or whatnot, because pretty much I probably won't. Yeah, I probably, yeah, like I said, I don't play those type of games. Like, I probably wouldn't even appreciate the trailer because I don't know what the fuck it, I mean, wouldn't even know anything about it. I know a friend that plays it, but he's hardly around anymore. He has once disappeared to the abyss. That's where all friends go. TOD. Once they get into a relationship. They disappear to the abyss. Yet to see light of day again. Yeah. Yeah, and I try to be pretty transparent too with people. I don't like to lie to people and shit like that. Makes it seem like I'm gonna do something that I'm probably really not gonna do. 'Cause it bothers me when people do that. Hey, Lydia, what up? What up? I appreciate it. Thank you for the 3 months advance. Appreciate it. How you doing? Don't forget to don't forget to enter enter the thank you. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Let me see if you. Let me just actually hold on. I wanted to just verify that. Okay, it did log you. Very nice. I honestly think that you'll win this one because I don't think that many I don't think many of the subs are gonna come by. It's funny because people that sub to me are the ones that are like they don't they actually just sub for like support, but they don't usually stop by that much. That would be cool. Nah, I think you will. I honestly don't think many people will show up today. Yeah, yeah, I like your art. Yeah, I think you would really like doing charcoal, like based off of what I saw. I think that would add like a bit of depth into your like creations. Like I think you do it. I was like, oh, nice, very nice. Yeah, because I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's a real how do you say like like drawer or whatever. Because I don't consider myself like someone that's good at drawing. That's why I tell people like, oh no, I'm good at painting but not drawing. Yeah, let me know how you like it. I mean, I'm probably take a couple of days to like I guess learn the like small techniques or whatever. Well, I don't know if you already tried it before. I wish the guy I wish the person I knew that did charcoal would man, I wish he was here. If he had like yeah, it's like with paint so much, but I'm great with sketching. I'm not. I have not. I have had charcoal before when I. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wish a person I knew that used to do charcoal a lot would stop by. Um, see, he could probably give you some like tips and stuff, tips and tricks. But I don't know. They stopped streaming, so I think they got taken. They got taken. I just never looked into it. That's usually what I think when people just stop showing up, is that I just assume that they got taken by aliens or something. I'm yours. Try alcohol markers and coloring. I hope he is enjoying space. Yeah, yeah. You hope that you hope they're not doing any type of interesting experience. What's it called? Ex, wait, experiments. Yeah. Hey, that's what happens when you stop showing up, right? Wait, are you Lydia? Are you in the States? Oh, okay, cool, cool. All right, that's good. Yeah, cause this is like my first time doing a giveaway where I can't do it outside of the States, because it's kind of been it's been pretty bad with when it comes to shipping now. With all these different shit going on, I just I yeah, my last giveaway that was outside of the States, and it costed me like almost $80. And I was like, oh man, like I don't mind shipping stuff like for giveaways and stuff, but when it's costing me like upwards to $80 to $100, I'm like, ooh, ooh. Like I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, that's what I was like, oh man. I told someone, I was like, man, it might be cheaper for me just to go drop it off in person. At this rate, dude, it's like it's crazy. Like, yeah, it's crazy because you can see the big difference between like how much of a change shipping became. Because like from my website, I could see like the switch, or like the change, and it wasn't like it wasn't like a graduate, like a gradual change. It was a dramatic change, because it's like, because now I'm what so the thing that's okay, so you know what, like, this really screwed me over, because a lot of my like sales for my website was a lot of people outside of the States. And so like my sales kind of fell like down a lot because of all the shipping like increase. Because now, like, I mean, I understand why people don't want to buy stuff from me anymore, because it's like the shipping cost is. because my website does like an automatic, like it's like any website where it's like it automatically like does the shipping adjustment, and it's been kind of pretty bad. Like I feel bad because it's like I can't really, like I wish I could. Yeah, it kind of sucks because I kind of wish that I could do the giveaways again for everybody, but it's just like, ah, damn, dude, I just gotta wait because it's just kind of been awful. Better with you. Yeah, because in the States, dude, it's, I'll be honest, they like, within the States, it's became way much cheaper now. Which I guess is like, that's what the whole thing was about, right? Is trying to do things within the States and shit like that. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure me shipping to you is probably gonna cost me like at the most, like like $5 or not. I mean, not probably not even because I get a disc like I get it like a art discount with the with what's it called it, the USPS, if I ship with them, with which most of the time I do within the States because they're the cheapest. That sucks a lot. Hopefully shipping cost drops. It's, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be at least anytime this year. Unless something changes, like, but not. I don't think it's gonna change anytime this year. Sadly, I need to actually. That reminds me. I need to go to my website and change some stuff because my website is still going off of like if I'm painting everything on canvas on the frame canvas, I gotta switch that up. So it'll be a little bit cheaper because it'll be off of like a paper canvas versus the frame canvas, which will make shipping costs a bit cheaper. But oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like art, like art something, like it's like some other stuff. Dude, I can't. Oh, what the hell? Why did this thing just blew up? I think it's this. The aliens heard. They heard that I was talking about them. They got upset. They're disrupting my. I was trying to hold my hold their position for a while. Okay. Bye. Checking out all the live stuff. I had no idea there were stickers. Yeah, that's why. Man, I shouldn't have brought them up. Damn it. Yeah, I should. I should be up. Yeah, I need to update some of my emotes and my animated emotes. Better with you. What you got going on today, Liz? Yeah, not many people know who Disco Stew is, sadly. Yeah, it's the Disco Stew. It's like when people don't know where I got the phrase "smell you later." Kind of sad. So how do you not know where I got "smell you later" from? Jesus, no, are you not cultured? I was telling someone, I was like, you know, what's the one thing I know how to draw off the top of my head? Because I used to draw this character all the time when I was younger. Is Homer Simpson. Yeah, I used to draw him everywhere because he was like the most like easiest character to draw. And I used to draw him like in like in school, like on school homework and like on tests and stuff. I remember there's one time that a teacher like liked that I painted not painted, sorry, drew Homer Simpson on my test. That one time when I forgot to do it, he came. I thought he came to like tell me something about my test, like an issue, but he just came and he's like, "Hey man, you're not gonna draw homework today?" And I was like, "What the hell?" Do I still? I draw him like occasionally when I'm like not as often as I used to, but dude, I don't. Yeah, it's I draw. Okay, I'm like okay. This is. So when I do draw him, it's usually when I find someone that's bald, and I was like, hey, can I draw a quick portrait of you? And it's usually always Homer Simpson. It's this. I'm like, yeah, that's usually when I draw him on the like my boss. He's bald, and he has like a whiteboard outside of his office. And then I drew Homer Simpson on there. Oh, not much. Waiting for my kids' e-bike extras so I can finish putting the thing together. It's a lazy day. Kids' e-bike extras. What do you mean, like the like extra part to build the e-bike? Dude, it's kind of crazy, like how fast time. Like I don't know. You said e-bike, so it kind of reminded me. Like it's crazy how fast like the years go by, or how time flies. Cause dude, like the neighbor kid that lives in front of me, dude, I remember he would always have like a little like a e cart, and he would just drive it around the neighborhood. And dude, like I felt like that wasn't even that long ago, and now he's over here driving a car now, and I'm damn, dude. I was like, I remember when this kid would come to the house, come to my house to sell me sell me some candy for like school and shit like that. Crazy man, crazy. Time flies. Oh, okay, like a buddy seat, basketball, side bags, kind of thing. Wait, the extra is like a buddy seat, basketball, side bag kind of thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even know about that. Hey, it does. Soon he will have his own car one day. I'm ignoring that's coming soon. He is turning 16. Oh shit! Damn, 16? Yeah, he's right there. I think that's when I started to drive, to be honest. Especially because well, I was able to get a driving permit because of my dad. He was like I he was like disabled, so they let me get a driver license pretty early, at least in the state of Texas. I don't know if it's different, and that was also a long ass time ago too. So I don't know if things has changed since then. Thanks, Robin. Appreciate it. I don't know if they still do that stuff. I don't honestly. I don't know how much things have changed when it comes to like getting like your license and stuff. I don't know if it's much easier now, or is it harder, or is it about the same? More time. Permits are 16 here, I believe. I have to look back into it. I got him the handbook and stuff for him to study. Oh, okay, that's good. I know. I know. I used to live in Cali. Um, like long ass time ago, and I felt like they made things much difficult than it should be. Like I feel like they made things like a big obstacle. I say this, and then it's like, yeah, this was back what when the last time I was living there was back in when was the last time I lived there? Like in 2019. Wait, no. Wait, 2019? 2019, I think. That was the last time I was living there, I think. Yeah, 2019. Dude, that's one thing I do not miss is the is the traffic over there. I remember, oh man, dude, I remember when I wanted to go do stuff like in LA, I made sure. Well, luckily I was never the one that had to drive over there. But when I did drive, because when I was moving out from LA, um, I sold my mattress, like my mattress to my friend that lives in Orange County. Jesus, dude, I am glad that I woke up so early to miss the traffic because, dude, like I was like barely missing the traffic, but like when I was like getting into LA from Palmdale, dude, the traffic was like building up, and I was like I was already getting like anxious because I was like, fuck, I don't like driving in so like really like stop and go traffic, especially if I'm driving a damn big especially if I'm driving like a big what's it call it, um like U-Haul. There we go. They do damn parallel parking and proving you can park on a hill. Oh shit! I didn't know they did that. Wait, hold on, sorry. I was kind of wondering how that song was gonna go. The parallel parking got me when I went to get mine. I couldn't do it in the amount of the turns they wanted. That's the thing, dude. That's the thing. It's like the inconsistency of it. It kind of sucks because you're kind of like depending on who's your tester, right? Because you could be screwed and have a real dick like as a tester, and like him being so like specific and anal about like certain things, but then you could have one that's like oh, okay, like that's good enough. Because I had one. I remember I had one that was a pain in the fucking ass, dude. But luckily, I had a friend that that tested with the person that tested me. So he's like, hey, you gotta look out for this and this. Man, traffic is god awful. It's gotten worse driving from say Lancaster to LA. Uh, to LA, for example, takes about 3 hours with traffic instead of an hour. It should take. Ah, damn. Lancaster. Lancaster. I know someone that lives. I don't know if they still live there. God damn! Why does my shit keep dying? I gotta switch out the cable. I gotta switch it out. Wait, is it? Wait, actually, I don't know if it's the cable or I think it might be the battery. Not like that. The dummy battery might be fucking dying. DMV people suck. I know they deal with a lot, but talk about power. Dude, I remember, oh my gosh, dude, talk about, oh yeah, and they talk to each other. Had one, wait, oh yes, and they talk to each other. Had one mad at me because he claimed I didn't use my turn signal. It was quiet, but it was on. Oh, quiet, but it was on. He failed me even though I showed it was on. The next person told me too, and the same thing. They were just, yeah, dude. It's like I remember the person that was testing me like towards the end because dude, like he couldn't get me on anything on a lot of things, and then what's it called? Like towards the very end, bro, he made shit so dramatic. I was at a stop, and like I don't know where he hit the he like screamed, and he's like, oh wait, stop! He's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going. He's like, no, you did a rolling stop. You can't be doing that. And I was like, well, not really. I stopped, and then I was going, and he's like, no, that seemed like a rolling stop to me. And I was like, whatever, dude. Like he made it sound like he was doing me a favor and shit like that, and I was like, man, whatever, man. Stop bullshitting. Oh, and another thing was, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with it, because it usually does because the dummy battery connects directly to an outlet, and so it might be just fucked up, to be honest, because it's not like like really good like dummy battery or anything, so it might be just done. It might, because I mean I'm using that same type of battery on this other camera, so it's between I might need to replace it soon or there's some type of disconnect. Um, you know, oh, so I was gonna say, like, dude, not that long ago when I was renewing my license, because this is how I got lucky here though, but this is how you know there's like it was kind of like sometimes you get lucky and you do get like someone that's nice, because yeah, like I went to the God damn it, it keeps doing it. Hold on. Let me try it out. Let me try to see what's going on real quick. Shouldn't it? There should not be no disconnect at all. Yeah, it might be done. It might be done for. Oh, whatever. We'll just push through it. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is like okay, so yeah, like the last time I went to go get my license renewed and stuff like that, it was like during whenever they started implementing like the I'm trying to think like appointments only and stuff like that. But I think so I know when you go to the DMV, at least here, you have to show them two types of identification, right? Which is like your ID and your like and then some other type of ID, which could be like your passport and like and stuff like that. But it can't be your and it can't be your I like you can't be your driver's license that's expired or whatever. I don't know why. I think that's fucking stupid. But or not even like it, for some reason it can't be your driver's license. It has to be two types of identification. That it's not your driver's license, but it has to be like an ID and a passport or something like that. But the thing is, I didn't really like. I don't know. I didn't read through it that well. Where it said that it couldn't be your driver's license. So I just went. I went, and then there was a person before me. Man, he didn't. He did. He was pretty much doing the same. He brought the same thing I did, which was like a. No, yeah. He brought his driver's license, and he brought like some other ID, and they told him no, you have to bring something else. You can't use your driver's license. And he's like, and that dude was getting pissed. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, I drove here. He didn't live close by this. Luckily, I live close by the DMV. It's like the DMV for me is like 15 minutes away and shit. But this guy was like, man, I drove like an hour and so to get here, and it was early in the morning. It was like 6 o'clock or something on a Saturday. And he's like, are you really gonna make me go back home? And what's it called it? And he's like, because they couldn't, like, he couldn't come back and then be like, okay, here's my thing or whatever. And they're like, yeah, you have to set up another appointment. And like during that time, getting appointments was hard. Like if you miss your appointment, you might be back in the queue to wait for like another week or so to get a date to go back. And the guy's like, no, I need this for my job and blah, blah, blah. Like, and I was like, oh shit. And I thought that was going to happen to me, but I didn't really care too much because like during that time, I was working from home. So I was like, I don't really, like, it wouldn't be too pressing if they told me the same thing. But yeah, I got a different lady though, or a different person, um, for my appointment. Yeah, I just went up to her and then I told her, hey, I'm like, hey, I didn't bring a different ID. Like I have my passport and I have my driver's license, which is still, which is still valid. She's like, okay, that's fine. It's like, oh shit, okay. She's like, don't worry about it, baby. She's like, yeah. She's like, cause I told her I was like, I could go try to run to like my house and I was like, I could go into my house and try to get something. I told her I was like, because I don't really have much besides like I have a government issued like ID, but like because of my job, like it's my job ID. I was like, I could bring that, but I told her I don't have like a separate ID though. And she's like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I was like, oh damn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of that stuff is just like depending depending. That's what I was saying. Like it's really not consistent. It's like sometimes you get someone that's in a good mood. You get someone that's like in a shitty mood, and so that's why when I go to places like that, even if they're treating me like shit or whatever, I still try to be nice to them. Unless they're like that much of a like piece of shit, then it's something else. But I usually try to just stay nice to them because at the end of the day, I just need to see them that for that one time. But yeah, it was just like, damn, dude, I was like, what the hell? All right. Dude, it's so funny because like I want to say like after 20 years of having the same fucking picture for my driver's license, I was able to finally take an updated picture. I was so happy about it. I was like, oh, because like the last time I had before I renewed that time, the last time I renewed it before that, they never used my the picture I took for some reason. They still used my old photo, and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, sometimes it is tough because it's like, fuck, man, like I know the job sucks, but you kind of put yourself into this situation. That's why like sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't understand why people get that upset. Like I mean, like live their life like that, and I'm like, nah. A lot of times we put ourselves in situations and try to blame it, like I guess, on others and or take it out on others. But I always like, you put yourself into it. I mean, if you don't like this job that much, you go find another one. And if you can't, then can't really complain too much about it. That's why, like, when I have people that constantly complain about their jobs, I start to ignore them because I'm like, bro, if you're not doing nothing to change your situation, complaining ain't gonna do shit about it. When you start taking your stuff out of the customer or client, it's time to switch career. Yeah. Like I had a friend that would complain about his fucking like about his job every time we would go out to eat. And then like I mean, like I said, like I don't mind if people vent to me once like about like different things, but not about the same shit over and over. And especially after we talked about like okay, like that yeah, like if I give you advice, be like, oh, I think you should probably try to do this or like you know something to try to like move past that or something. And they decide, nah, I'm gonna continue to be doing like you know not change and it's what the fuck? Oh man, come on, dude, what is? Oh man, I wonder what it is. Yeah, cause it's the battery for sure. Cause it keeps the camera just doesn't turn back on. If it was the cable, then the thing wouldn't die. Yeah, I don't know what. How, I mean, besides switching the dummy batteries with each other, I don't know how else. And when you I can't imagine living like that. That's angry all the time. That would be exhausting. Yeah, I mean, but sadly, that's a lot of people. I want to say that's probably like most of yeah. I feel like that's most people. I'm not gonna. Oh no, I know it's the yeah. I know it's the I know it's the dummy battery. I just can't really do nothing besides like I guess it's better. I guess it's better for my camera to stop working versus the natural main camera, right? Let me go switch them real quick then. I was like, what the hell? We got it though. So yeah, if I think if my face cam keeps if it turns off, then I'll turn off my face cam and just have the main stuff going, and then try to figure it out. One thing I was if you switch, okay, one thing I was big on with my kids was letting go. You don't forget. You don't even have to forgive, but you let it go, and yeah, that's true. But maybe, yeah, because it'll be less of a hassle to because yeah, the main star is the artwork, not my face. Yeah, it's just I think it's just like I don't know. I feel like a lot of like a good amount of people, because I mean I'm not gonna make it seem like I was never like this, but I feel like a good amount of people just want some excuse on why their life is like not the way they want it. You know, because like that's the I mean I don't know. Like at least when I've talked to people, there that's like always something. It's like, oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh fuck, I forgot. Forg- I I forgot that I have a monitor on my mic, and I wasn't sure if like I was hearing the echo in my room, in this room, like I don't know. I was kind of freaking out there. I was like, what the fuck is that echo coming from? But yeah, it's just like which like I said, like I'm not gonna make it seem like I wasn't like that when early on, like in my life, but because yeah. But like I feel like when you're old enough where you're still living that life, well, that's kind of like the life of making excuses of blah blah blah. Of, oh yeah, dude, this like this, yeah. Because it's like a lot of yeah, like that's the big thing is like people don't like to self reflect and be like, oh shit, I'm the issue. Cause yeah, and it's just like, bro, you can't. I don't know. Well, I feel like at least for me, like once I realized, I'm like, oh man, like a lot of these issues, like a lot of those issues that I had, I could have like I could have prevented that if I did this or like I acted this type of way or blah blah blah. Like that's why a big thing for me was like that's what a big thing for me is just like I don't let shit like I don't let outside things kind of dictate the way I want to live my life. Tay Tay's song. I forget the name, but it's like, "Hey, I'm the problem. It's me." Tay Tay's. It sounds like a funny name. I was an insecure bag of anger when I was younger. You gotta grow through it. Yeah. And I think it's like it's tough because it's like like I feel like I don't know if it's I don't know if it's tougher now because I don't really live that like I guess I'm not like out in that type of world anymore. But I was gonna say like I feel like it might be tougher now to kind of like get out of that insecurity because it's like a lot of social media stuff like we get a lot of crap thrown or at least and in a new generation they get thrown stuff like right off like to their face like nonstop. So it's just like if you're feeling insecure about something, it's gonna be thrown to you. Yeah, it's gonna be thrown to you more often than like how it was like when I guess when we were growing up and stuff like that. Because when we were growing up, even like it wouldn't. There wasn't that much of like I mean, I guess I could only speak for myself, but there wasn't that big of a social media presence during that time. I mean, I wasn't even into social media during that time either. Like whenever like MySpace and all that crap was coming out, I had one, but I didn't really pay attention to that shit. Like because I don't know, I was never into social media. Like now I just do everything because of the my artwork and stuff like that, but it's all different now. It wasn't even online gaming. It was yeah. I mean, that's what it's like. The online gaming was LAN parties where you had to go to someone's house and you'll connect their you'll connect the Ethernet hub so we could all play together. Which those were man, I'm not gonna lie. To this day, I think that was like the best time for me when it came to like gaming, cause it's like I don't know. I think it was just great. You'll interact with your friends. Y'all hang out. It was good old times. Don't get me wrong. I do like the like the online stuff, which where you could like hang out with like people around the world and stuff. But being able to hang out with people in person at a LAN party was something else. It was something else. Hey man, that iBook curve you just did was fantastic. It was a perfect recurring half circle. Thanks. I'll be honest, I don't know what are you talking about, but thanks. Alright, now I'm gonna start doing the snout. I think I still gotta do a little bit of, but I'm gonna let that. Well, actually, before I do move on, I need to fix something. Because it's kind of low key bothering me. Yeah, I'll let it dry before if I decide to go back to it because I hate space where the skin above your eyebrow, where his eyebrows would be, crunches towards the center. Well, what the fuck? Well, right now the batteries seem to maybe one camera draws more power than the other one, and that's what probably fucked up the. That's probably why I kept this turning off. Maybe I don't know. I'm not a. I don't know much about batteries. That's just an assumption. I guess it's as long as it works, right? I was just thinking right now, and then you see like 3 minutes later, my house is burning down and stuff like that. Duh! This was worse. This was definitely much worse. So have you lived in Cali all your life, Lydia? Almost. I was born and raised here. Moved around for a while between 16 and 19. Then after my first was born, I moved to Nevada. Lived for about 15. Oh damn, 15 years. Then back here to Cali, Soca. Is a black hole. It just keeps sucking me back. I did kind of miss my hometown though. Wait, so are you from Lancaster? Because I was saying that I don't know how much of a big miss. Well, no, never mind. Because I was like, Lancaster is a big difference if versus like, oh, I know where you're from. Because it's how it's just that's just like a what? Not, that's not bad. That bad of a drive from Lancaster to Nevada, or I guess depending on where exactly Nevada you moved to. But I was like, that's not too far. Nah, honestly, not many people, even people from California, don't even know where Lancaster is. I mean, the only reason why I know what Lancaster was because I lived in Palmdale. Like if you're not from, I feel like if you're not from that place, you're not gonna know like you tell someone like if you tell someone, oh yeah, like I live in Lancaster, Palmdale, whatever. Even people from California, they'll be like, what the hell? Where's that at? You know? Like I wouldn't. Yeah. And try to. That's what I'm saying. Like if you never lived uh, there, it's. But I mean, shit, Lancaster is much better than Palmdale. Or I forgot. It might be the same shit, but I don't even remember. We had to move back here to help care for my husband's ailing mother. My kids hate it. Oh yeah, I could see why. Like, yeah, I can see why. Like your kids wouldn't like it. Like any kid, actually. Because to me, I feel like if you're not there to work, like if you're not, like if you don't work there, like if you're not stationed there at the Air Force base, or like where, oh, God damn it, what the fuck is the camera then? God damn it, what the fuck is going on? God damn it, what is going on with this fucking camera now? Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom real quick. All right, I'm back. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Just turn back on, turn back off. At least for right now. Cause I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure it out, you know? I slept wrong. And my neck fucking aches. Like, not like the rotation here and here is not bad, but when I rotate it like that right here, it hurts a lot. I went to Palmdale Mall not too long away. It was a furniture store, pretty much. I don't think they have any fountains on. We only went to the Palmdale Mall when I was living there just to drink, cause you know they have what's that restaurant? I forgot that what that restaurant's called. Fuck, now it's even worse. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Hold on. I changed the outlet. Maybe that might help. Um, but yeah, I was gonna say, Yard House. That's the only reason why we went to that mall. So we could go drink at Yard House for the specials that they had there. Because I think they had like appetizers for like first they had like the beer for cheap, and then they had appetizers too for pretty cheap. And the appetizers there were good. Like they were like almost like meals. The good old Palmdale Mall. Yeah, I had a friend that stayed there for a while. Well, my roommate when I was living there, and then he ended up switching to El Segundo. But yeah, he stayed there for a good bit, and then they were able to switch him to the El Segundo location of that company he was working for. I just didn't have patience to do that. Fuck, like, oh, thank you for the hydrate. I was like, El Segundo? I have a friend, another, I got, well, most of my friends are in California, but uh, I have like one of my close friends, he always tries to convince me to go back to live in California. He lives in, I mean, he grew up in Orange County, but now he moved to San Diego. Well, he lives by San Diego. He like lives in a place. Well, he used to live in San Diego. Then he moved to a place that's in between Orange County and San Diego. I was actually going to go visit him in October, but then something came up where what to call it? He'll be out of town during the time I had booked my flight. Well, actually, I was gonna go see him because I'm gonna go see friends in Vegas, and so I was gonna stop by and see him before I went to Nevada or Vegas. But then I wasn't. Then yeah, he told me he wouldn't be in town during the time that I had scheduled. I was like, all right, no worries. Like some other time, cause he's really into college football. So whenever college football starts, dude, he goes to like all the home games of his school, cause his alma mater, which he went to what did he go to? Notre Dame. So he's always going to their home games. He's Lydia, don't say nothing. You know. Hey, what's up, Big Ray? Nah, nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, nothing happened. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Did you see anything happen, Lydia? Hey, Lily, actually, I got a question. Has it gotten better from like the wildfires over there? I'm gonna post a picture of. I'll show you. I'll send a video. I'll post a video of the when I was living over there. There was just like some crazy wildfire. Like because during that time, dude, the heat was insane. I would say I lived there for a good like well correction. So I lived in Palmdale for a year. I lived in Palm Springs for like almost a year too, and then I lived in San Jose for another year. So in total, I lived there like about 3 years in Cali. But they haven't been like all back to back. It's been like okay, 1 year was like this, and then like after a couple years, I gone back, lived in this area, and then so and so. To me now, it's just like I mean I like California, but I only like to go visit. I'm good where I live now. Oh, that's good to hear though. You done with work, Big Ray? That's nice. What are you gonna do now? Are you go into people's streams and make up stories about their cameras and stuff like that, or what? Oh, I need to go buy a beer and some snacks for tonight. Oh, you're having a party for tonight or something? You're gonna hang out with friends? You're having a hangout party? What the hell? That's not even. I gotta fix this shit. Well, yeah, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. I haven't caught up to Don. Well, yeah, I had caught up to Sakamoto Days, but I'm not caught up with Dantaran. I'm like, I think I'm two like episodes behind. I'll probably watch them tomorrow. Cause like every time, the thing is like the reason why I haven't been like I guess caught up to them is because every time when I do have time, every time when I do have time for them, I'm usually pretty tired, and I don't want to be tired when I watch the those shows or the episodes and stuff like that. Cause then I'm like, fuck, I don't. I'm gonna be too tired to like really remember what the hell happened. Like I'll probably fall asleep, and I don't want to try to. Cause that's the thing is just like man, cause I'm like I don't want to rewatch it and stuff like that. So I'm like I'll just wait until I'm like for the weekend. That's what I do now is just wait for the weekend where I'm like I don't feel as tired. Because I want to be fully energized and awake when I'm watching the anime. But yeah, I think Lilia, yeah, but I think it was like maybe when like maybe once or twice that it rained during the time I lived over there. Yeah, and also I think that the anime is kind of, yeah. I don't, cause what the fuck? Now it's even worse. What the fuck? Oh man, I'm gonna have to just switch this camera. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna test something real quick. Hold on. Let me test. What the hell? I don't think there's a trick that passed by that said the sticker on it just said police, but it did not look like a police car. And I'm like, man, hopefully that person knows that that's illegal to do if they're not actually a police person. That's only 3%. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to do besides switching the whole camera, which I might need to do because this battery ain't gonna last that long. That's something I might need to do. Switch this damn camera. I don't know why it just started acting up. It's never acting up like this. What the fuck? And it's crazy because this is the newer camera versus the one that's on like my face camera. I go with it. Damn it, man. It's just not letting me finish the damn painting. All right. It is. It's the what is it called? I forgot what that group is called. What's that group called? Um, Dude, yeah, Illuminati. You're right. You're right though, Lydia. Because before I mentioned aliens, it was all good. There was no issues. There was no issues. Damn it, that's what I get. Be playing around too much and then it starts to get too serious. I'm sorry. They might be mad we made fun of the probing, touching creatures that aren't. Oh shit. But you know what would be creepy? If I just see like some type of like creature or something standing outside of my window just staring at me. Dude, they already took Big Ray. Look at that. He was the first to go from chat. They just took him. He lived a good life. And I would pay a lot. I wouldn't even know what to do. No, 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 no. That's a great Big Ray. They took Big Ray. Because Big Ray is the one that mentioned about the incident with the camera. That's why I was trying to help him. I was trying to ignore that fact, but because he kept bringing it up, they probably thought that he knew too much. You saw me trying to help him. Yeah, it's all good. The sad part is that he didn't finish getting his beer for his binge watching. Moment of silence for Big Ray. Okay, that seems like enough. On to the next thing. So do you watch? You don't really watch anime then, Olivia, or do you still kind of, or just whatever your kids watch? You know what's another thing, Olivia? That's like talk about small world. Another person that I've met via the interweb, um, they their husband used to work where I used to work in San Jose. Cause she was like, oh yeah, like she was telling me that like her and her husband like live in San Jose and stuff like that, and that like he was in the military. Like once she told me he was in the military, I already knew. I was like, oh, he works here and here, right? And she's like, yeah, you're right. I was like, yeah, I used to work there. It's like, yeah, if I would have stayed there, I probably would have worked with your husband. Oh, I haven't sat and watched in years. Just what they put on. Sometimes I get in a mood and put it on, but I found I had to get up and move too often to pay attention. Oh yeah, yeah, I get you, I get you. Yeah, that's how it goes. I just stick with a few animes. I don't I don't go that crazy like I used to where like I used to just watch a crap load of like I used to have the energy to be able to watch like so many different animes. Now I just stick around with like two to three and then kind of just stick with that. Because like now I get burnt out to like pretty easily now. And I try to not get burnt out. Because then when I like same with games, but it's because the thing I have is like a really bad habit of when I get into something, I get into it where like I just binge the shit out of it. With it, just like let's say like video games, Like with video games, when I'm really when I yeah, I get like hyper focused. Like a recent video game I played, right? It was at the Expedition 33 game, and like I started to enjoy it, especially the story behind it. And I was like, oh, dude, I love the story. And then like that's the only thing I did. Like when I would get off to like when I would get off of work, I would play a bit, or when I came back from the gym, I would play it like in the night. And I put in 69 hours within like a couple of days. It was crazy. But that's the thing is like then when I'm like when it's over, I get so burnt out because I put so much time into it. Tee off the ground. I'm trying to get better at it though. I'm trying to learn how to uh like spread the time, like not to. I'm really careful on other streams on YouTube mentioning the Air Force Base. It's really easy to get a location just for that. Well, people know. Um, is it too late to apologize? I do that. I have to finish a show I'm watching and won't switch it up. Same with games. I have to finish, then I'm off. Put by it for a while. Do you have ad or OCD? What the hell's ad? I have both. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't really go to the doctors, and I stop self-diagnosing myself because when I start self-diagnosing myself, I start getting into like a spiral of like things I might potentially have, and then I'm like, oh shit. When they tried to diagnose me when I was younger, my dad negated them to do that. He's like, no, my son doesn't have this. He's just being a lazy ass. And that was the last time they tried to that was the last time they tried to diagnose me with something. Oh, attention deficit disorder. Oh, what the fuck? Attention deficit disorder. Oh, ADD. Oh, oh fuck. My bad. Oh yes, I avoid that too. Suddenly I have cancer and 3 different tumors. Yeah. When I found out, like when I started doing that shit, I was like, oh shoot. Like I forget what. Like I forgot what I did. Like I think I was feeling sick or something like that, and then I started looking into it, what it could possibly be, and then like it was telling me, oh, it might be this, and then I looked more into it, and I was like, oh shit. And I started freaking out. I was like, oh shit. I was sending people messages saying it was over for me. But then when I went to an actual doctor, they said, oh yeah, you just have the flu. I'm like, oh, okay. But to answer your question, yeah, I don't know if I have anything. I feel like I'm at a point now that I'm at the age where it's just like, oh, whatever. It is what it is at this point. I've been able to function in life with what I have, so I'll just keep going. But yeah, my dad was pretty old school, so he didn't believe in any of that shit. he didn't believe in depression. He didn't believe in any, like all that. If you would say that we would, if we were depressed or something, he'll just make us work. He's like, you're just being lazy. I was like, ah, damn it, father. Yeah. You know when you know what's funny though, cause like you know during the time when you're young and shit like that, like at least for me, I kind of despise my dad because of that shit. Cause I'm like, man, this dude doesn't give a shit. He just keeps making us work. But now, like when I'm older, I'm like, oh, okay, it makes more sense of what he was trying to do. He was just trying to keep things. He was trying to just keep things like keep our minds off of it. By doing so, it's like by working, you know. But you know, when you're young and stuff like that, you don't understand that. You're just thinking he's just being an asshole. And now that's what I do now. It's funny because it's like now you adapt it now. Like at least for me, I adapted it to like you know whenever I do feel depressed or whatever, I just start doing something to keep my mind off of it. You know, if it's painting or if it's like doing some stuff around the house um or like playing video games and stuff like that. Got the flu, pull reeds, depressed, dig a hole. Depressed, dig a hole. Yeah. No, yeah, my dad would figure out some type of task to do. Oh, it's time to repaint the house. Oh God damn it! Really? It gave me a good workout. Yeah, that's what like. Yeah, you read about that though. It does give you big good work ethic. Cause I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I guess it's so like when you get so used to it, you don't really think about it. At least for me, I don't really think about it. Like at work, like when people like ask me like, "Man, you could work a lot," and I was like, oh, I get like, I tell them, dude, this is like nothing. It's like this is nothing. Like this job that I'm doing is like nothing compared to like you know what when I was younger. Damn it, I was been happy about it. Oh, dude, you think this is difficult? Jesus, like try to do other jobs that are much more difficult. Because that's what I did when I was younger. Internal temperature. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but it says internal temperature. I finally got a notification on here. It says internal temperature is hot. Oh shit. I know what it is. God damn it. I just figured it out. It's the freaking light. It's causing it's too close to the camera, which is oh my gosh, that's what it is. Cause this setup I have, I changed it a little bit with this main. I figured it out. That's what it is. Jeez. Cause I have so there's three lights here, right? There's three lights here, and then there's like two on the side, and then there's one in the middle. And I started to use the one in the middle. I don't know. I think because I thought it was giving better light, and I didn't realize how close this camera was to the light, and it's like right there. And I was like, "What the?" That was the change. That was the damn change that happened. Let me see. Well, I'm glad that they finally told me what the hell was happening. I don't know. I might turn off again because it hasn't probably cooled down yet. But yeah, finally, like I wish it gave me that message earlier, and then I would have been like, okay. Sorry. I just want to make sure that this light isn't too close now to it. That's what it freaking was. Damn it, man. Yeah, I might turn off again because I don't think I'll have to let it cool down for a good bit. Then I'm over here joking around, but my house catching on fire. That I'm like, oh shit, that might have could have happened. All right, let me see if I could actually bring this a little bit farther up. Oh shit. Ah. I feel like the light is like really on my face now. Dude, you know what? Fuck, I wish I could rotate these. I mean, I guess I can go like this, but then I don't have enough light for that. All right, let me see if I can. How does that look? Oh fuck. Now I'm trying to think. I might need to rotate. I don't know. This I gotta figure out the setup. I mean, I can't do it now, but I gotta figure out the setup a little bit better because I don't want this shit to be right in my face like that. Maybe that. It seems a little bit better. But I feel like there's a shadow right here now. Right? It's just like, God, I hate this. All right, let me look at my stream. Because sometimes OBS doesn't really give you a real like indication of how the stream looks. That looks decent, doesn't it? At least you could see actually it might be a little bit better. Will one of those ring lights work with the middle? Oh no, but the thing is like I can't do the middle one because then it'll heat up the camera. Okay. Now I gotta maybe if I brighten this up, fuck, I don't know what to do. Cause I don't think that's gonna really do anything. Where is this shadow coming from? Oh, is it me? Nah. God damn it. I don't know what to do. Maybe if I just bring up this thing. To let a little bit more. Oh, damn, that's a lot. Well, this, I think this is what's causing, yeah, this is what's causing the shadow.